Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you're new, welcome. This is a general collective reading for you and your person, your significant other, your special someone. And whether you're just starting out or whether you've been together for a long time, have a family or whatever is your situation, just apply whatever information comes to you as it resonates. Aspects of it will apply to you, but they could also apply to your person. I'll be doing both of you in the reading, and you may see some of the qualities are, you may recognize that in the other person are reflected in you as well, and vice versa. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that does help to move the videos around YouTube. I'm just going to give you a roundup for April. Sun, New Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Chiron, they're all in Aries. And that's around about the 12th of April for a short period. They're kind of in the same area or, within a few degrees. And then on the 15th of April, Venus moves into Taurus, so there will be a shift around that period. And then followed after that by Mercury and Sun on the 20th of April. So then we shift, quite properly into Taurus. And then on the 27th of April, there will be a big influence. You'll have Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Uranus all in Taurus, quite close together. And then we will have, at the same time, full moon in Scorpio and Saturn in Aquarius. So those are going to create a very fixed energy, a fixed sort of a concentrated energy, so things will be quite intense. And with Uranus in the mix as well, anything could happen. So that's the 27th of April. So let's see now what we've got for this period through until about the 12th or 13th of May. Mars. Pisces for your person. Water element, Leo and Taurus. Bottom of the astrology deck is Moon Soul. Get some goddess guidance. Ishel, Kali, so your person's going through some sort of transformation or ending and beginning. Sekhmet, Una, Bridget. Okay. Bottom of the goddess deck is Mother Mary. Expect a miracle. Let's get a destiny card. It's too many. Let's take this one. Appropriateness. So some energy fluctuations, and you're going to have to pull back a little bit in some ways, I think, for self-preservation, but also just to bolster your energy. Let's get a Moonology card. Okay, what do you need to release? And then we've got, so waning moon, and then we've got waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. I'm going to put this here. Okay, so let's start with you then. So we've got Mars Force here, which is a very powerful energy. It's our warrior energy. It's how we get things done. It's our strength and power. So that's coming in. And then you've got Ishel, Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. So what this is saying is that you're going to be needing to channel this power at this time, because if this isn't channeled correctly, what it will do is it will make you very impatient. You could lose your temper easily. You could also get quite frustrated, and so on. So to turn this around, this is a very enthusiastic, very strong energy. It's about measured action, but not forceful action. So this is about also harnessing sexual energy and power, personal power. And if you do that and you channel it correctly, then you're going to be able to achieve a lot with Medicine Woman. So this can be healing energy that you're going to be channeling, or it could be physically, or it could be healing energy as in what you say or the actions that you take. So take it as it resonates for you. But it's a very powerful energy. It's coming down. It's these lightning rods. So it's about you being like a divining rod for this beautiful energy, and it's divine healing power. So whether this is for yourself personally or for your person's going to need a bit of healing. So you may be able to channel that for them at this time. Or it could just be that you're standing strong and you're acting like the divining rod within the relationship. So take it as it resonates. But it's a very powerful energy. She's a Mayan goddess. And this Mayan energy is very strong at the moment with the earth shifts and the change of consciousness levels and so on. So very necessary, very important energy. But with the Mars, it needs to be directed. It needs to be measured action, forward action, with lots of enthusiasm and power, even sexuality, but it's in measured action, and it's got it's like tempered steel. Otherwise it can be come like a loose cannon, but you can achieve an incredible amount under this. To help you get things done and to move things along, but in a measured pace. Just be careful that you don't rush as well. So steady, measured action, but forward action will get the best energy from this card. So for your person, they've got Pisces energy, and then they've got Kali, endings and beginnings. So this Pisces energy can also be about endings and resolutions. And combined with the Kali energy, so they're definitely going through endings and beginnings of some sort, whether it's relationship based or whether it's perhaps lifestyle based, or it could even be to do with their profession or some other aspect. And it could just be life changes as well, going through that. It could also be belief systems, and what they're tuning into from their spiritual life, their mysticism. It can even be from a meditation point of view. So their spiritual life is going to be affected, but it can also be from a physical perspective, where they are changing something in their environment at this time. So it's also with the Piscean energy, it can also be that they may have been up until now subject to a few illusions or delusions. This can be the realms of fantasy or the realms of enchantment. It could also be that they are very enchanted with you at this time. So take it as it resonates for you. But if they have been under some kind of illusion up until this point, that will more than likely fall away now under this energy. So it's almost like the blinkers come off, or they really start to see something very, very clearly. So it can, under this energy, it can cause a bit of confusion, and then until that gets past, until the clarity comes. But it can also raise them up in some way, from an inspiration and an imaginative point of view, and also connection to God, to the source. So all of these are possible under the Piscean energy. But it can also be, the energy of this can also be the energy of self-undoing or self-sabotage. So they need to be careful about that. Perhaps it's the end of that kind of behavior for them, because Kali, endings and beginnings, it's very, very powerful goddess. She is the ultimate get things done goddess. And she's saying that the old must be released so that the new can enter. So this can also bring in healing, and you may be instrumental in this, as I said, because you've got the medicine woman energy here. So whether it could even be sexual healing that you are engaging with at this time. But Nonetheless, great healing is possible during this period. Also, service to others may come in. So they may be in that profession, or they may be wanting to change something in their life, where they're expanding into that realm. And they may have been service to self, and now they're moving to service to others. So just see how it plays out for them. It can also be the releasing of any kinds of addictions. That can also come in under the Piscean energy, and certainly endings and beginnings. It can also bring in the energy of meeting soulmates or soul connections or twin flames, and dealing with karmic connections or karmic issues. So this can be their own karma that they have gathered during their lifetimes, and they've got some that have come in this lifetime which they're going to be dealing with. And it could also be connections with you. You may have been together with them in previous lifetimes, and you are dealing with your karma, your couple karma, or individual karma. As I said, it depends on how this is going to play out. But it's certainly the realms of the unconscious. That's what comes in with Pisces. And whatever is in the unconscious that needs to be expressed or needs to be dealt with will come up during this period. So it can be a very uplifting, very healing, very spiritual period that they are going through. The release of whatever doesn't serve them anymore. There's a lot of blue energy. I do feel it's about expression. So this is about the throat chakra, everything related to that. So they may need to say certain things to certain people, or say things to you even. Whatever it is, it's expression of some sort. It's as I said, can be very spiritual, very beautiful healing energy, connection to the divine, connection to source. But it can also be the releasing of a lot of things that are just not right for them or not serving them at this time. The endings and beginnings that come in with Kali, what she says is that not to fear these changes. These are very powerful changes. They're inevitable, and they're very important that this person goes through these changes. They're going to bring in better and better energy and just better everything. There's great change on the other side, but it will bring in better. And not to fear these changes, not to resist them, because then things will flow better. So no resistance, just flow. Piscean energy is the flow energy. It's a very strong water energy. It may be important for them to spend time near water. They may want to be near water. They may want to move near water. Just improve their emotional aspect, but also their water body. The spending time next to a water body will be helpful for them at this time. It can also be their dream life may be very powerful at this time, so pay attention to their dreams. They need to look at all of that. With the Kali endings and beginnings, it can also be eclipse energy. This is coming in at the end of May, so the lunar eclipse will be coming in then, so that this energy may be building up towards that. But it's important that they don't fight these changes, because then resistance will be futile with Kali, really. There's no point in resisting, because it's just going to create drama. So go with the flow and move with the energy, but release, let go of things. Now this is backed up here by the waning moon. So what do you need to release? So this may also, you may be viewing this in them, but aspects of this may be applying to you as well. But certainly I do feel this is appropriate for them. What do you need to release? Waning moon is about shedding, about letting go, and this is from the full moon. This is the waning moon, and it's about letting go of things that are no longer serving, in preparation for new things. It's almost like the winter of a period where there's not really any growth. It's all about reflection. With the Piscean energy, it's withdrawal, reflection, retreat, solitude, all of those sorts of things. And the waning moon is about that. But on the other side of this releasing period will be growth. So you may find that they are a little bit withdrawn, possibly at this time. Now, for the current situation, I do feel they will be withdrawn, or possibly you may be joining them in that period. It depends on your situation. But water element sensing, and we've got Sekhmet be strong. So water element sensing is about withdrawal from any stormy things that are going on, or any sort of situations which are going to drain energy further from the relationship or from one or either of you. The water element is a withdrawal. It's a time to rest, recover, gather your resources, gather your energy, in preparation for movement, in preparation for change. So it's like gathering resources, but it's also a very imaginative, very inspirational period. It's a dreaming and a planning period. But it also may be that one or either of you are within the relationship, some boundaries need to be checked, because this water element brings in a lot of compassion and a lot of sort of empathy, and this can sometimes be taken advantage of by others. You know, a need to pull back, put a few boundaries in place to create a space of healing and spirituality and just connection with self and connection with source. And to gather resources, gather energy in preparation for something. So it's the preparation, that period, that phase. So I feel you in preparation for something, whether it's within your relationship, sorry for the flickering lights, whether it's in preparation for something, or whether your person's energy is undergoing this energy. There's also a Sekhmet energy, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So this is about you know, sort of having a victorious mindset, having a victorious outcome in mind, and not allowing naysayers and skeptics to influence the situation. This is about having that victorious mindset in play and working towards that, being focused on that outcome. So this is about positive thoughts, positive words, positive thinking, only positivity here, and having that victorious mindset. There's going to be courage required. So there's going to be some, as I said, boundaries to be put in, but also you know, bolstering energy and working with that. Sorry, I just had to go and do something about the lights. For some reason, just every now and again, the lights flicker. So this is about being strong, having courage, and focusing on this very positive outcome, or having that in mind. So it's almost like working towards something, towards a better situation. And you may just be holding the space for your person at this time while this quiet period is underway. But there will be forward movement, and you know, and it could be that they are just withdrawn at this time. Then you've got to hold the space for them within this relationship. It could be external factors coming in, but I do feel that is more than likely the situation. You are holding space for them, and you know, it's just a case of staying strong so that you don't slip off into negativity or allow negativity to invade either your personal space or the space of the relationship. So be strong, hold the space, and this period, this is a very productive, very creative period, but it's also a time it's necessary to preserve energy, because one or either of you, but I do feel it's your person, their energy is going to be low while they are going through this process. So it's important that you know, space is held for them, but to create a sacred space, but strong, stay strong, so that you can work your way through this period. And this is why it's also important to have bottom of the Moonology is have faith in your dreams. So, you know, during this winter period, while things are a little bit difficult or unclear, or perhaps just your person is quiet, this is important because you're working up towards the waxing crescent moon. So you're working towards a full moon. So you're going through the waning of the moon and this sort of winter period, and then you work your way up to the full moon. And so it's saying have faith in your dreams. And this is what Sekhmet is saying, okay? Be strong, have courage, have faith, and have this very positive mindset and outlook, and that is what you will manifest. So this is what being encompassed in this energy. With this here appropriateness, this is about you know, your energy levels for your person and for you. Certain days and certain times your energy is going to be low, so therefore don't be tackling big initiatives or big things. It's pull back time, rest time, me time, self-care time, until the energy shifts, and then you can move forward. So it's about being appropriate, having appropriate energy outlay for certain activities on certain days, and also matching your energy to your person in the relationship, because you're going to be holding the healing space here. You're the one that's going to be holding that energy. And it may be that you are a little bit frustrated or anxious to move forward, or you want to initiate certain things, and it may just not be the time. That's not the right time. So it's appropriate use of your energy and your time in this situation. So from a sort of advice perspective, there's a lot of yellow and orange energy here. So this is going to be solar plexus and sacral chakra. It's all about, I feel, a lightening of the energies. That's what you want to create here. So it's saying easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. And this is, I feel, on your side, because you've got the Mars energy. This is driven energy. This is wanting to make things happen. And it's saying easy does it, all right? Nurturing a relationship or a cause or anything that's going on around you within your relationship takes time and effort, and it's consistent. And it's about nurturing of yourself, but also of the relationship and possibly of your person at this time while they are quiet. And it's a case of, you may just be going through a quiet phase. They may not be putting as much energy into the relationship as you are or as you would like, but it's appropriate. It's necessary because they are going through a shift of some sort. And it's just saying that everything is occurring in perfect timing. Do not try to push the river. Just keep, just allow the situation to gather momentum as you go forward. So you may see less of them or be around them less, or there may be less input from them initially, but it will build up as time goes on. With the Leo energy, this is a very lots of courage, lots of integrity, lots of honesty, all comes in with this, but also beware of pride. Okay, that can also be an aspect of this energy. But it's a very creative energy. There's childlike energy, playfulness, romance comes in, and just a very flirtatious, very vivacious energy. So I feel that this is the kind of energy that needs to be brought in, but do it in a gentle way, all right? So the romance, the playfulness, the creativity, if you've got creative projects, get busy with that. So keep yourself busy, but bring this loving, creative, romantic energy in, but do it gently. And that will enhance the situation. It will gently coax the energies back up again. Be confident in your your healing energy here. Be confident, but also it's about pleasurable activities. That is the sacral chakra. Joy, creativity, all pleasurable activity, sexuality comes in under that, but it's creating joy and happiness. And really nobody else is responsible for your happiness. You are responsible for your happiness. So make yourself happy, and that will be infectious, and that will lift your person's energy up. They will then feel safe and comfortable around you to come out of their shell a bit, or to slowly come back online. But it's creating a lovely, infectious, joyful, happy, romantic, loving, childlike energy or playful energy. And it may also be that you have been together for some time. You may have children, and this is connecting to your children, do activities with them, so on. So, but it's easy does it, okay? Take it one day at a time and build the energy up. For the outcome and the sort of the potential of this current situation, there is stability coming. All right, so there is going to be stability in this situation. And you've also got Bridget, don't back down. So stand up for what you believe is right. So in this case, you may have to lead the way in some way, shape, or form. Or it could be that you are needing to create space for your own interests and hobbies and your own things that are important for you in your heart. And do this independently of your person while they are going through this phase. So it's about stability is coming, but this is what you're going to be needing to do. And this is what it possibly, in the energies that you are going through, this is what it's going to create. It's going to create a firm, stronger you, as it were. You may be holding the flame at this time, and it's about building. It's about laying a very strong foundation. Taurus is always about creating good, strong foundations. It's about growth. It's about money matters. It's about you know, sort of planting your roots firmly, a garden of possibilities. All of this comes in with the Taurian energy. It's also very creative, very artistic energy coming in. And so you maybe it's you that has these creative abilities or artistic abilities. So get busy with that. Create time for yourself to do those things, and don't allow those to slip away. You maintain that, you do that, so that you are occupied in your own way with creative and happy and joyful things, and that will create a good strong foundation in the relationship, in yourself obviously, but also it will start to, I think, create growth within the relationship. And the Taurus I have is about stability coming, so that is coming. It's a garden of possibilities. It's also about spending time in nature, so make sure that you do that and get your hands in the soil. It's also about grounding. Being grounded is very important, and you may just have to bring in a few routines into the relationship that may be your responsibility. It may be about also bringing sort of substance and structure to the relationship. That may be your responsibility as well, or you may be creating it together. But this process that is going on currently is going to bring this into focus, and I think this is the potential that you're going to create a strong, firm foundation which is well built, needs to be well built. This is about the accumulation of whatever it is, wealth, love, happiness, family, but it's also the accumulation of luxuries and sort of material wealth, but also home comforts. So even if you don't have a lot of money to splash out or spend on things, create your home comforts. Make your environment romantic and loving, and make your home a castle. Make it a beautiful place for you and your person to be. And this is going to be up to you to do that. So create this beautiful environment. It's a place of possibility. It's sensuality. It's physicality. Create that. And this is what the Leo card is saying. This sensuality and romance and love, really, and the heart. Everything must come from the heart. So create that in your relationship, and this will create a beautiful foundation for you. We've also got Mother Mary, expect a miracle. So I do feel that is coming in here, and that is going to bring the stability in for you. So expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So spend time in prayer, in reflection, in meditation. Do it quietly in your own way. Being a Cancerian, it's necessary for you to pull back periodically to just come back to your center and to come back into your shell so that you are protected. It's about protection, it's about security, but it's also about standing strong within yourself. Cancerians are very resilient people, so this is all going to come in for you. But whatever prayers, whatever requests you are sending out, send it out to the universe, and then step back and have faith that it will manifest for you. It may not look exactly the way you have asked or how you have imagined it, but let the universe create the perfect miracle for you. Let the universe deliver aspects to you which are, they can see the bigger picture. The universe has got the bigger picture and can see everything. So let the universe create the best possible outcome, or the best possible solution, or ideas, or whatever it may be for you and your relationship. Lastly, we've also got Moon Soul. So this is all about heart energy. It's about love. It's about family, creating a unit. It can be quite clannish in its energy. So this is creating like a tribe. It's also about emotional life. Now, the moon rules Cancer, so obviously this is important for you. Cycles of the moon come in. It's also about your moods, your habits, and this obviously applies to your person as well. So I feel it's going to be up to you to create really a strong foundation, to create really good solid routines, solid energy, but also don't forget the playful energy of Leo, the playful romantic energy of Leo. So this is about using your instincts and your intuitions to guide. And this is also why you have the medicine woman here. So you're going to be tapping into that energy, tapping into that to lay this foundation, to actually create the stability. And the moon is about security as well. It's where you go to feel secure, where you go to enjoy yourself. So where your moon is placed in your chart is important, but it's about this loving, nurturing energy, and this is loving and nurturing of self, but also of your person, but of your family life, your home life, if you have a family together and get together and so on. So it's cyclical by nature. It can also be quite nostalgic and sentimental. You can bring the wisdom and the understanding from past situations, but you can't live there. So you make all your decisions in the present moment. So it's about tapping into your instinct and your intuitions and using your feelings to guide you at this time. It can also be female or feminine issues, or female feminine intuition, feminine sort of instinct. It can also be female issues. And this can be cyclical issues, but it can also be from a nurturing point of view. The feminine is the nurturer. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine doesn't matter. You can tap into the feminine energy. We all need to be tapping into both and balancing both. So if you are a masculine, tapping into the feminine, receptive, nurturing quality. In some cases, this can be about birth, so physical birth, but it can also be birthing a new condition or birthing a new situation. And all issues around that. And mothers also come in with this energy. So you may be needing to mother or mother yourself, or that nurturing womb-like environment, whether it's in your home or in your relationship or within yourself. And then whatever you create in yourself always then extends outwards, and it's like a ripple. So tapping into this lovely moon energy, but just keep your moods and your habits, pay attention to that at this time as well. And if you need to withdraw, then withdraw to gather your energy at this time. But it's about, it may also involve crowds and being amongst lots of people. So if that kind of triggers you, or if it's not helpful, then pull back and allow the energy to subside. Okay, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care and have a wonderful month. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.